Oh jeez, oh jeez. Come on, bloody pick up.
Fire brigade, what's up?
Yeah, hello? Hi, please come quick. There's been a house fire.
Oh my god, how did this happen?
Well, I loaded in MadD's new mixtape and... hello? Hello?
I am an artist. So, MadD, what are you doing right now?
Back in 2016, MadD was a culture-shifting icon, a SoundCloud spitter from the streets of London, who for many months built up his solid discography. Today we catch up with him around 2 years after he seemed to fall off the face of the earth, to ask him some questions about his career, the fame that came with it, and the rap game in general.
Because he's a bit of a, he's a bit of a sexual deviant.
In the seas and in the skies, will you die? On these streets, who knows?
This is MadD.
What's up? It's been a while since MadD was round these parts.
Yeah?
My voice seems a bit inconsistent, but
So, MadD, would you consider yourself
gave you my name.
Would you consider yourself an internet rapper?
You ask if I'm gay?
No, I'm asking if you're an internet rapper.
What does that mean? Like I
Like you rap on
rap
the internet.
dicks
Like, what?
around my ass?
MadD has a rampant background of homophobia dating back to his early days of rapping.
Yeah. I love you!
Yeah!
I love you, MadD!
Woo! Woo! It's kinda gay, actually.
Homophobia aside, it's been a while since MadD was wearing these clothes.
Okay. Do you think the separation between internet rap and quote-unquote regular rap is a fair justification?
Yes, because internet rap is superior in every way. If you didn't get your start on the internet, then quite frankly, you're just inferior. MadD has a vision. I'm sorry. If I'm interrupting my own interview, whose interview is it? Makes you think. I've done a lot of research on our so-called society. And quite frankly, there is no T to it at all. And by T, I mean the thing they got Jesus on.
The cross.
The T. It's T-shaped. It's not me, that's a different name.
Somebody responded to my post and said that regular rap has to be good enough to be produced. Internet rap is anyone. Do you think you're just not good enough to be regular rap?
Let me phrase that another way. We got the rich elites of the rap and the common people of internet rap. MadD's a communist now. Don't you forget it. Jesus is king, but we're all kings equally in the land of the Soviet. Jesus is king. Basically, if you have the, I like to see their, what's their username?
I think it was Axel Art.
Well, Axel Art. If you want to come to my fucking face with my ends and say that shit around my boys, I'll fucking gas you. Gas you up.
Out of the 50 people that were responding to my questions, 40 of them said that they didn't know who MadD was. How does that make you feel?
Okay.
You don't care?
No, I think they're just slang. Fuck out of here! Is this yours?
Yes. Is this your recording setup?
Sure.
Is this where you make your songs?
Fuck, I guess it is. Basically, first I compose a beat. Give me a topic to rap about.
Poverty.
Poverty. can't hear shit. Things will never be the same. Who is to blame for our society? I make all my own beats. I record all my own lyrics right here on this headset.
So why'd you use that headset for the recording?
What are you talking about?
Why'd you swap headsets?
Your boy MadD got a new mic. Hell yeah. Ho-ho. I really want to.
Through my survey, I found that people said that Don't Mess With Me and Betrayed seem to be your fan favourite tracks.
Don't mess with me. I am carrying the word of the Lord. Yeah.
Looking at your track list, there seems to be some sort of narrative running, especially between Fuck You Bitch and Michigan Y. What are your comments? What are your comments on this? Is Michigan an ex?
I'm a lover of movies.
Is Michigan...
But my love of her was not a movie. Unless you count a tragedy as a movie.
What about a non-fiction movie?
That's not a movie. You shouldn't have said that name here. Not where I live.
It's on your hat.
Fuck.
You okay?
It was a mutual breakup, yeah. We just didn't see eye to eye on, like... If you listen to the deeper lyrics of the meaning of the songs, well, essentially, she didn't respect my art, so we fell again. We fell, our love for each other fell. She left me with this guy, I think his name's Melvin. I hate him. I want him to die. But like, I don't hold it against any of them. They're just happy.
That's us done with MadD. He gave us barely any good answers, so I'm visiting my second interviewee, Percy Manthi, to build on the subject.
Not much. Just say who you are and what this is all about.
I'm a singer-songwriter from Croydon.
Not as MadD as you.
That was as me. My name's Percy Manthi. I'm a film student, and I make videos and such because I'm a film student. I have a few funny characters like the one discussed so far in this documentary. I think MadD is the worst character I've ever made in my life. I guess it was I was inspired by SoundCloud. I didn't actually listen to any rap when I first created MadD, and SoundCloud rap was at its peak when I first made MadD. With MadD, I want to take the mick out of rich, well not even rich, just like sort of, you know, suburban white boys who wanted to be gangster rappers because they all look like fucking fools. I do actually enjoy making songs. Might have seen that in my recent uploads. I made some children's song for a thing for school.
Best friends you'll ever meet. We're all friends in my neighbourhood. You'll have no friends if you're not good.
And MadD was a way to do that because I not like seriously. Like I don't really care about emotions in songs. I just like having a bit. I phrased it wrong. I'm not some emotional singer-songwriter. I just wanted to make something that I could find funny. Honestly, some of the MadD songs I still do find kind of funny. Like Weed. Weed I think is my best song because I'm not even rapping. I'm just like singing really badly. I love it. This was very, very early on in year 10, so no one in the school really knew each other that well. But it'd been a few weeks, and I thought, hell. I have a boost of confidence. Let's do this. Let's act like a bit of a crackhead for a bit. And so I came in with the costume, and I went out outside the canteen. There's a load of people up there. Like, I don't know, 100 or so, I imagine. 300 maybe. 5,000 people were watching. Millions.
I do remember when he first performed and we got like that crowd. It was like a really great moment.
And I started performing. People were like, "There's a crowd forming." Well, actually, there wasn't a crowdperforming yet until I stole my friend Freddie's guitar. I didn't really get his permission to do it, and I started standing on a table and performing some rap. I yelled out dumb slogans like like stay in school. I don't know why. MadG has very loose morals.
When he came to school like dressed as MadG, like, and he put the, I remember him saying how, I remember him like refusing to speak as Percy. He was like
so in character. He loved this character so much, and
yeah.
A lot of people didn't realise it was me because I was very quiet. I was quite shy up until then. That gave me the confidence boost I kind of needed at that point.
And I remember I was like writing lyrics, and when I was writing lyrics, I was also listening to MadG songs. And I remember my stepdad at the time walked in and was like, "Hey, well, what's this? This is so good." And
really
he actually took it seriously. Yeah. Like he thought MadG like was an actual like serious artist and made like actual good music.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't realise it was me. People I didn't know listened to the music and think, "Hey, this is pretty funny. Who does this?" Or people would, or otherwise there'd be people who I didn't know, but they knew me as MadG. Like it got into different years. It was quite exciting.
Yeah, I remember MadG standing up on the table with Freddie's guitar, and Freddie was not really excited about MadG having to use that guitar, and he was sort of playing the instrument, and then he jumped off the table, and there's a big applaud that happened after that. And
no, there was one bit. My favourite part of when I did that performance was because of the nature of the costume. I wear very baggy trousers, fall down very easily. So I was performing, and some girl, I don't know, she pantsed me. She pulled down my trousers, but I had another pair of jeans on underneath the trousers. I just stared her down afterwards. She was destroyed. Yeah, I think I should talk a little of MadG's origins. See, MadG, he is my original character, but he wasn't going to be originally my character. My good friend Marco Walters, back in the summer of 2017, had conceived a film. MadG. Thing is, there's going to be a MadG film. The plot was loosely ripped off another film, Popstar Never Stop Never Stopping. I didn't realise at the time. We both had very different ideas of where the film was going to go. We didn't really have any communication or any sort of scripting, because we relied too heavily on improvisation. We filmed a few little bits that probably weren't very funny if we look back on them, if any of the footage exists. And we did film. We filmed tried to film one big scene, but once again, too many outsiders got involved. Everyone tried to act the goat as MadG, and it collapsed on itself. So don't be like MadG. There's only one. We had to film MadG performing live at this. We just found some gazebo, and we hadn't. I'd written a song. We had no backing. We were going to add a backing track in post. I had to perform a song with no backing track, and so I tried to rap, and then all these a bunch of kids got involved. That came and started asking what was going on, and there was this kid in the wheelchair that one of the camera ops got obsessed with and tried to take photos with. It was really weird, honestly. It was actually kind of bizarre. And my co-host, there was another rapper who I was supposed to be working with, but because I was acting the goat at first, and I realised, alright, let's pull this together. This is a film shoot. And then he kept acting the goat, and a bunch of teenagers who were probably a bit older than us at the time, because this was 2017 now. Came up to us and started harassing us over the MadG brand. I said some funny quips, but they didn't really get it because they thought I was being serious. And then the guy I was working with, he fancied one of them, and he asked her number, and he deleted it because he got afraid she was underage. Then he asked her again, and he deleted it again. And then later on, after the shoot was gone, after that chaos, I realised I'd left my bag with the actual MadG costume in it, so we had to run back, get a bus and stuff. And he asked her number again, and then he deleted it again. I don't understand.
I got a number! Yes! Yeah.
MadG did perform live once in front of a crowd of, I want to say 300. It was at this, it was at the Carshalton Eco Festival. My dad's band had a set on there, their 25th anniversary, because they did it 25 years ago or something. And they let me have a song on it as MadG. I sung, what's it called? I sung Betrayed.
I was betrayed! I was betrayed!
and because that was one of the few MadD songs with no profanity in it, it's kid friendly. No one in the audience got it apart from the two friends I originally showed back at the beginning of 2017. They found it hilarious though. I really enjoyed that. Even if no one, I think no one getting it is better than everyone trying to beat in on the joke.
Do you want to talk about the police chase and nearly being arrested?
Oh yes, I do want to talk about the police chase and nearly being arrested. This was back when we were making the movie. We were filming on the South Bank before we went to our film club at the BFI, and we had some idea. I had like this disgusting thing I'd bought from Comic-Con. It was like this anime girl mouse pad.
It was like a mouse pad where the breasts were like a hand support device.
A mouse pad.
It was a mouse pad essentially, but it was sort of an erotic mouse pad.
I don't know if it was going to be part of the film. It was going to be a spin-off video, but we thought it'd be funny if we just filmed MadD like unboxing it in like an alleyway. It was really sinister. It was kind of funny. I was unboxing it. This because I got this mouse pad as a gift from this girl I knew. I believe. No, I bought her the mouse pad, but her parents found it, so she gave it back to me, just dumped it on me. So I was stuck with it. We thought, it's a funny prop, let's do something with it. So we thought, let's film MadD unboxing this mysterious, suspicious looking package in a dark alleyway outside of a dumpster. And so it looked a bit sus because it was a cardboard box covered in like this suspicious like Chinese lettering. Like, we're filming. I see, I was something of a method actor in that I like to stay in character even when the cameras were off because I thought it would really help. It caused more problems than anything else. A cop van pulled up into this alleyway because it was an alleyway you could drive down. Like, it's not really an alleyway, but it was underneath. It was underground. It was something. And so this cop car pulls up.
Percy said, "Oh man, Daft Fuzz," and then like and then I panned the camera around to show the police, and then he just ran off.
And staying in character, I had to look at it and then bolt without realising it looks quite suspicious that a load of us have gathered around this like package with you see all these like foreign like lettering on it, and I bolt it off. And I realised as I was running, oh shit, they're actual cops, of course. They're actually going to think it's a bit suspicious, aren't they? They're not just driving past.
As the police arrived, and we thought it was a joke, but then we realised that he was actually just gone. And then the police got out and said, "Why did your friend run at us?"
I hear them get out and start yelling at Marco, and my friend Jake was also there. And I couldn't, I just bolted it out. I got to the club and I explained to my friend Angus what was going on. And I got a bunch of frantic calls from Marco and Jake. They had to explain to the cops. They had to show the cops this disgusting mouse pad and explain what MadD was and why they were filming in this disgusting alleyway and why I bolted off. And the police got really pissed off at them. And so I go back because I get a call from Marco saying, "You piece of shit, come back, the cops are gone."
And he was really cowardly. He was like, "They're not there, are they? They're not there." He was really scared that he was going to get arrested and found out.
And so I start going back in the costume when suddenly, as I'm going to go to the alleyway, down this other road comes the cop van, and I'm like, oh shit, it was a setup. I thought it was a setup. I bolted it, and I turned around, this fucking van is chasing me. The van's chasing me. I was fucking shitting myself. I was like, okay, where can I go where the van can't follow me? And there were some stairs, so I bolted down these stairs that went down to some other tunnel, connected to the alleyway. I bolted down. They didn't get out or anything. But like, I'll forever have this image of me running up this this bloody road, looking behind me and seeing this cop van in these, pulling up my oversized bloody tracksuit bottoms and holding onto my rapper hat. I was just running, and then I accused them of setting me up when I got there. And then as we were leaving, there was a second cop van like outside just questioning people. I fucking freaked out. I had to hide my costume. Like, and the worst part is, we got like 1 second of footage more than that. We got one piece of footage of Marco turning the camera around from me to the cop van. Because Marco didn't realise you're allowed to film cops at all times.
It was funny to look back on, but it was quite
What
terrifying.
happened when I got back?
You were crying, and you said...
What actually happened when I got back?
You were breathing heavily. Your eyes looked red and sort of watery.
What actually happened when I got back?
Yeah. You know who it is.
It's your boy.
I don't really remember.
You're
It
ready
was
for
like
this
5
one?
years ago.
Don't mess with me. I am MadD. Don't mess with me. I kill you 1, 2, 3. Don't mess with me. I am MadD. Don't mess with me, or I will kill you, G. They see me slaying. They think I'm playing.